I truly admire that many NBA legends have used their voices on social media to speak out on social justice issues.
And here's Kyle Korver back with the story of how two-time NBA champion Craig Hodges made a difference in this segment of Respect Your OGs.
When I think about the tradition of athletes that I want.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. P.J. Washington is out there with Hayward. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Allen. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Travis Bertans out there with Okongwu. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Barnes in at the 2. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
The season never really ends. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Right against Morant. Pass to Washington. Jacks up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Back to Wright. With the shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now here's LaVine. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Houston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Williamson's got 5 points so far. Minnesota with the ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Morant, here's Washington. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Washington's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Williamson, the pass to Okongwu. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bertans. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Washington kicks to Morant. Barnes against LaVine. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Weissman's checked in. Free throw good, LaVine.
You know, you look at LaVine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
Barnes finds Williamson. Now, Wright. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. A rebound by Washington. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Houston.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Levine. There's the pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Minnesota leading by 5. Out to Morant. And stolen by Okongwu. Barnes outside. Back to right. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Washington. Levine can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. You know, for a young fella, P.J. Washington is starting to show some real skill as a trash talker. I mean, he said back in high school, some people are not mentally strong. So I try to get in their heads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
Now here's Morant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Poked away. They're running. Wright with it. He's picked up by Morant. Barnes kicks to Wright. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Barnes looking around. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Williamson.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And having a mature understanding of the game, Washington exploits any weakness he can find.
Greg, I like that word mature because that's the type of game he has. He's very aware, reads the floor and situations well, and then he executes. He's got a lot of polish and refinement in his game, and he's a utility guy who can make plays that help you win.
Now here's Williamson. 14 points from him the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now here's Levine. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. On its way from Hayward for 2. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Hayward's got 5 points so far. Jazz trail by 10. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, a bit ago, Coach Ryan Saunders and I were able to chat. Even early in his career, Zion Williamson presents problems for defenses, and even after they forced a missed shot. Coach said Zion is a bull in a china shop when it comes to offensive boards. We need to get bodies on him whenever there is a missed shot, or he'll eat us alive. Kevin, that means 5 guys have to pay attention to Zion at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Washington. Anunoby in the corner. To the inside. And that one's good. Morant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. Hands it from downtown.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Inside, here's Levine. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Levine's got 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Clarkson. Barnes outside. In the corner, right with it. Floats one, and the basket is good.
This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Morant against Wright. Levine kicks to Morant. That shot off, and Utah the other way now.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And that one is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
And here's Barnes for 3, and the Jazz another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Little, he's checked in for the Jazz. Anthony comes in for DeLon Wright. Minnesota also with the sub. Allen's checked in for Wiseman. Allen finds Morant. Traps in the tray. 7 points in the game. Jazz trail by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Williamson, the pass to Anthony. Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now, here's Washington. 5 points in the game. Now, here's Morant for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Jazz trail by 10, and now Utah fast break. Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Stolen by Clarkson. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Barnes with the ball. Clarkson finds Anthony. Clarkson with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So Morant will go to the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And that one misses.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends. Yeah, that was a $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
Brooks outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Weissman's checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Utah. They trail by 14. To halt the run, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. And you look at Anunoby, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
And he knocks down the first one. And Anthony drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 12. Brooks outside. No good from outside. Utah has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Clarkson against Brooks. And there's the pass to Anthony. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Brooks dishes to Allen. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Clarkson off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. To the paint. Now Brooks taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The three. That shot is off. He gets it up. And that one is off. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Memphis. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Halliburton. Allen is out there with Weissman. And it's Hayward, and it's Brooks in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Passes it to Halliburton. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Clarkson against Brooks.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Williamson. He's averaging 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
The first free throw is good.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Timberwolves leading by 11. To the middle. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's Halliburton missing. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. And he trims the lead to single digits. Anthony's got 7 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Wiseman. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Pass to Halliburton. Pass to Allen. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Anthony kicks to Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing a trip to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Okongwu's checked in for the Jazz. Wright comes in for Anthony. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Brooks. Wiseman kicks to Brooks. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Wiseman. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Now the pass to Bertans. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. And here's Brooks from outside. And Wright pulls it down. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Bertans. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Bertans got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Shoots a 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hayward passes to Halliburton. Brooks outside. Pass to Wiseman. Over Bertans. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz trail by 8. They push it up 4 on 3. Clarkson on the wing. Brooks covering. Clarkson kicks to Little. Right outside. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Wiseman. OG Anunoby comes in for Gordon Hayward. Zach LaVine's checked in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for Halliburton. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 6. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Morant against Wright. To the left side wing. Anunoby has the open look.
And you might want to think about working it inside more. The threes were falling earlier, but that's changed here in the second.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Gordon Hayward. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Jazz. 8-point game. Okongwu, that shot no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Little. Anunoby passes to Morant. And stolen by Okongwu. Little dishes to Wright. Pass to Bertans. The Jazz working the ball around now. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Onyeka Okongwu, number 1. Second, James Wiseman.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
Yeah, both of them do a tremendous job of defending at the point of attack, not letting guys muscle them out of position. Forces to be reckoned with for sure.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
And Wright kicks to Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it. Timberwolves leading by 10. Down low. Here's Washington. Rebound, Utah. Wright's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Little. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah, and he's good on the second. Minnesota in the lead. Levine with it. 7 points in the game. Wide open. Rebounded by the Jazz. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Little passes to Barnes. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Morant, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Minnesota leading by 11. Morant outside. And the pass to Washington. And it's off from 3-point range. Up top, Wright. Guarded by Morant. Back to Wright. Passes it to Bertans. He kicks it to Little. Stolen by Washington. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Anunoby, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. A rebound by Washington.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Barnes outside. Morant against Wright. Over in the corner, Bertans. Back to Wright. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Washington, that's good.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Little following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Williamson is checked in for Davis Bertans, and Anthony subbed in for Little. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Weissman's checked in. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Anunoby. Morant scanning the floor. Hayward on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Jazz call time here. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Wright. Getting around 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So Anthony nails both of them. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Levine. Over Wright. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 16.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
The first free throw is good.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Right outside. Williamson outside. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. Bank shot. No good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Levine finds Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 14.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Levine can't hit. Jazz trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Wright. And here is Okongwu. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Williamson dishes to Wright. Basket counts.
Boy, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there.
Levine against Wright. Outside Levine. Top of the key. It doesn't go for him.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Williamson out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Back to Williamson. Okongwu kicks to Barnes. From 17 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, this game is as much mental as physical, and the mentality of Barnes is really impressive. Calm and in control, even in pressure situations.
Wiseman. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williamson, the pass to Bertans. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And Wright kicks to Barnes. From 13, Bertans can't get it to go.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Wiseman. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense fouling.
The Timberwolves have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
He hits the second from the line. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Barnes outside. Here's Williamson. He has 5. Back to Barnes. Kicks it to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Right outside. Got a piece of it. Over Levine. Nice D from Levine. Timberwolves leading by 15 from 18 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. Levine's got 13 points.
You know, he wants to be more aggressive from there. I like watching Levine work the mid-range game into his game.
Back to Wright. Barnes outside. Pass to Bertans. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it's Morant missing. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Morant against Wright. The pass to Bertans. No good with the triple.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Passes it to Levine. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Barnes against Hayward. Barnes outside. Pass to Bertans. Kicks it out to Williamson. Another miss by Utah. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Jazz trail by 19. Right, the pass to Okongwu. They could use a bucket and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Okongwu. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Barnes. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Brooks comes in for Zach LaVine. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves leading by 18. Now, Anunoby. And stolen by Okongwu. Williamson outside. To the middle. Tries it from 9. Another miss by Utah. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. Wiseman with the bucket. Wiseman's got 6.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Williamson outside. Clarkson taking his time here. Clock at 6. Another miss by Utah. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williamson against Anunoby. Another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson against Brooks. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Timberwolves. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, there's Utah, just a couple spots back.
And when you look at Minnesota, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
Now, here's Washington. Timberwolves passing it around. Puts it up from 15. Brooks misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now here's Morant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Clarkson. Okongwu with it. He dishes it to right. Can they get it? Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brooks up on top. He's covered by Clarkson, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Jazz making a switch here. Little's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Allen's checked in. Here is Brooks. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Anthony's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Morant. Count that bucket. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Utah calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Hayward comes in for Wiseman, and Levine subbed in for Brooks. Little with the ball. Back to Williamson. They need this. And it's sent back by Allen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Levine with the ball. There's the dish to Morant. And they double up Morant. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Bertans. 5 points in the game. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. In the corner, it's Little. Williamson against Allen. 6 on the shot clock.
I really think this is the strongest part of Allen's game, guys. I mean, his instincts on the defensive end are already platinum level.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes to Williamson. To end the cold streak. Excellent D there from Allen.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Anunoby, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bertans. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Harrison Barnes. Averaging about 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Over Levine. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hayward goes in and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Ja Morant is second.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Halliburton's checked in for Morant. Free throw, no good for Williamson.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Jazz. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hayward against Clarkson. Hayward kicks to Anunoby. And here's Halliburton. Yep, it counts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The shot misses off the left iron.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw good. Clarkson. That one misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know, the quickness of Levine. Difficult to neutralize that. He'll go to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Levine. He hits both from the stripe. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Anthony. The pass to Williamson. He kicks to Clarkson. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Highlight reel material for sure. The defender falls asleep, and Levine turns out the light.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 10. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Williamson. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Halliburton. For 3, Levine. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stops, it's defensive boards.
Well, as we just heard, asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
I mean, great point. There's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Levine down out there with Halliburton. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot, manning the middle.
So good once he gets in the lane. Langford attracts a lot of attention when he drives.
Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Washington comes in for Allen. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Zach LaVine, and Brooks subbed in for Brown.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
Now here's Hayward. Passes it to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Washington, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Utah shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Anthony, the pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Wilson inside. Defended by Hayward. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. And that'll be his third foul so far. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Wilson the pass to Langford. No good off the back of the rim. The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Brooks misses.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
A nice shot by McDaniel. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now, Washington, 6 to shoot, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Anthony can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Halliburton passes to Hayward. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded closely. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Hayward again missing. The Jazz shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Anthony. Shoots. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
One shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump. when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's Anthony. The pass to McDaniels. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 3 on the clock. And that one drops. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the inside. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Wiseman.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And stolen by Hayward. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he converts the layup.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that man.
Passes to Langford. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now here's Anthony. Over Halliburton. Anthony's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Cole Anthony. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Langford, the pass to Poole. Utah, the rebound. And here's Wilson. And it's blocked. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Three-pointer, Brooks drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Pass to McDaniels. Shot to stop the run. Kicks to Langford. From beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Langford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
Here's Brooks. And yes, it's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Wilson. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Poole. Pass to Wilson. He kicks it to Langford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Hayward with the stuff.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman. First free throw is good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Allen's checked in for Wiseman. IGNBA comes in for Dylan Brooks. Zach LaVine's checked in for Maxey. And it's Morant in for Halliburton. So he gets them both. LaVine with it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And the Jazz with possession here. And the pass to Perry. To the wing right side. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
LaVine kicks to Anunoby. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now, here's Langford. Perry passes to Langford. Jazz passing it around. 4 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Minnesota with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Perry.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Poole. Rebound, Minnesota. Allen's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A floater, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 20.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now here's McDaniels. And stolen by Hayward. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
And Poole gets it to go. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here is Allen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Wilson, stolen by Allen. Here's Morant. It's Allen on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And that's now 6 points for Jared Allen.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Langford, the pass to Perry.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for Minnesota. Levine double team. Allen outside, 6 on the shot clock. Levine kicks to Allen, stolen by Wilson. An even 3-on-3 break. Now here's Langford, guarded by Levine. Passes it to McDaniels. From deep. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ja Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Levine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Morant passes to Anunoby. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Three shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks it to Langford. Fires from deep. Good on the 3-point shot.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Now Levine. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wilson. It's stolen by Allen. Now here's Morant. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Gordon Hayward. Gordon, great effort for you guys tonight, and you get the win.
We did. We guarded extremely well. All-around effort by everybody. Great game. I thought we really moved the ball. Great win.
Excellent inside-out defense, Gordon. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.